Namaskar. Today it's June 20th, 2026. Welcome to day 99 of Satvik Yogi Path. Today, day 99, and our celebration of International Day of Yoga is tomorrow. Today it's going to be a little bit different. Today's Yogasūtra is 2.48. However, I'd like to do a reflection of the past 98 days towards the 100 days journey. Yes, each year on March 14, I begin my 100-day Satvik Yogi journey, a journey of returning to the essence of yoga, a journey of clarity, a journey of inner steadiness. This is not a challenge, not a ritual or any performance. It is a path. Satvik Yogi Path, a simple, global, non religious way of living with awareness. Let us try and understand what the Satvik Yogi Path is. The Satvik Yogi Path is breath led. What we practice is breath led. It's navel centered. It's simple, it's quiet, it's honest, it's grounded. It is yoga without noise, yoga without show, yoga without distortion. It is the path of steadiness, softness, and clarity. And in the Satvik Yogi Path, in the 100 days journey and beyond, we learn to develop the Satvik Yogi mindset. So, what is it? The Satvik Yogi mindset is we do less, but do it truthfully. Move slowly, but move with awareness. Breathe softly, but breathe with presence. Sit simply, but sit with honesty. Live gently, but live with clarity. It is the mindset of quiet strength. And what I rediscovered this year, I chose to revisit Maharishi Patanjali's Yogasūtra and share my daily practices inspired by it. Today, we are on the 99th day of this 100 days of Satvik Yogi Path in returning to the true essence of yoga. In these 100 days, well, tomorrow is the celebration, it's the 99th day today. I rediscovered that yoga is not flexibility, not shapes, not performance, not achievement, not awakening something dramatic. Yoga is steadiness, ease, breath, awareness, clarity, inner stability. Yoga is the journey from the effort to the effortless, from noise to silence, from outer performance to inner performance. So, today I would just like to share a gentle recap of from day 1 to day 98, that is yesterday. So, it's my reflection that I like to share with you all. since you've been a part of this journey. These past 98 days have been a quiet returning, a returning to breath, to steadiness, to clarity, to the simple truth of yoga. We began with the foundations of practice, learning how the mind moves, how effort becomes sincere, how obstacles soften, and when awareness becomes honest. We walked through the storms and the stillness of the minds, through distraction and discipline, through strength and softness. We discovered how memory, focus, and faith hold us steady when the inner waves rise. We explored the layers of consciousness, the movements of attention, the nature of clarity and confusion. We prepared the body for steadiness, the breath for ease, and the mind for spaciousness. We learned that āsana is not about shape, but steadiness, not performance. Asana is not performance, but presence. Asana is not effort, but effortlessness. And slowly, day by day, we returned to the essence of yoga, a state of inner quiet, inner strength, and inner freedom. These 98 days have not changed us, they have revealed us. They've brought us back to who we always were beneath the noise. Today, we practice Yogasūtra 2.48 or the 48th Yogasūtra from the second chapter, Sadhana Pad, on the 99th day of our 100 days Satvik Yogi Path. Tato dvannabhi ghataha. This is the Yoga Sutra. This is the 48th aphorism from the Maharshi Patanjali's Yoga Sutra. Tato dvannabhi ghataha, which means the aphorism, then one is no longer disturbed by the pairs of the opposites. Let us break it down word by word to better understand what this Yoga Sutra means. Tata, which is the Sanskrit for then, thereafter, or as a result. Then dvand. Dvand is the Sanskrit word for pairs of opposite. Pairs of opposite. Dvand. Anabhigataha. Anabhigataha is the Sanskrit for not shaken, not disturbed, or not struck. So, which means that when the posture becomes steady and effortless, the yogi, the yoga practitioner, becomes unshaken by life's fluctuations. Maharishi Patanjali explains it this way, that when the body is steady, the breath is easeful, effort is soft, and awareness is spacious, which we learned yesterday. How asana can be perfected. when the body is steady, when the breath is easeful, sthir sukham asanam, effort is soft, and awareness is spacious. The yoga practitioner, the yogi, becomes undisturbed by pairs of opposites. Now, what are these pairs of opposites? Heat, cold, pleasure, pain, praise, blame, success, failure, comfort, discomfort. The world continues, life continues. But the yoga practitioner, a true yogi, is no longer shaken by these pairs of opposites. When the posture becomes yoga, the world loses its power to shake you. And this is the fruit of āsana that Maharishi Patanjali reveals the fruit of āsana, the result of āsana in today's Yogasūtra. So, what is this to further better understand what this sutra means to us? First of all, let us try and understand what the sutra is not. So, what the sutra is not is suppressing emotions. No, it is not about suppressing emotions. It is not about pretending to be calm. It is not about becoming numb. It is not about ignoring discomfort. It is not denying pain. It is not becoming indifferent. It is not about shutting down. Then what it is? What this sutra is inner steadiness, emotional balance, mental clarity, grounded presence, responding instead of reacting, living from depth, not surface. This is the inner strength of yoga. Let us try and further understand with this analogy: the deep ocean and the storm. The deep ocean and the storm. Imagine the ocean, any ocean. Imagine the ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, any ocean. So imagine the ocean. On the surface of the ocean, waves rise and fall. On the surface. Some days are calm, some days stormy. On the surface. This is life, full of dvand, the pairs of opposite. On the surface, waves rise and fall, rise and fall. Some days are calm, some days are stormy. So, this is exactly how our life is. Full. Our life is full of dvand, which is the pair of opposites. Most people live on the surface, tossed around by every wave. Most of us live on the surface. We are tossed around by every wave. But deep below, the ocean is always still. And that is the yogi. Deep below the ocean, it is always calm, it is always still. And that is the yogi. The waves still exist, the storms still come, but the yogi lives from the depth, not the surface, the inner steadiness, and hence is not disturbed by the dvand, the pairs of the opposites. And this is dvand anabhigataha. Dvand anabhigataha. The waves no longer shake you. Swami Vivekananda said that calmness is the strength of the strong. He taught that true strength is not in force. We may think that true strength is in the force, but true strength is in the relaxed power. Swami Vivekananda said, the world is a gymnasium where we grow strong through challenges, not by avoiding them, but by meeting them with steadiness. This sutra is the embodiment of his teaching. Inner calm is the highest strength. So, today, how do we bring this sutra into our daily life? How do we apply the sutra in our daily life? So, today, notice when the weather changes or when someone praises you, when someone criticizes you, when something feels uncomfortable, when something when something feels uncomfortable, you only notice these. And that's when you ask, can I remain steady with just one breath? So these are disturbances on the surface. You would notice when the weather changes, when someone praises you, when someone criticizes you, or when something feels uncomfortable. You would just ask, can I remain steady for one breath? So I have a day 99 challenge for you. You would choose one pair of opposites. So just one, heat or cold. So this is one pair. Praise and blame. This is another pair. Comfort and discomfort. Another pair. And the last one, success and failure. You would choose only one, dvand, the opposite pair. And you would practice one moment of steadiness. So choose one dvand from your today. It could be heat, cold, or praise, blame, or success, failure, or comfort, discomfort. And you would just practice one moment of steadiness. That concludes our practice of Yogasūtra and how we can apply it in our daily life or daily life application. So I have a very short announcement that now that we stand at the doorway of day 100, I want to share how we will celebrate tomorrow. So, tomorrow it's nothing about lecture, not a breakdown of a sutra, not a teaching day. Tomorrow is a celebration of embodiment. A 1 hour session where we practice everything we have learned from day 1 to day 99 in a simple Satvik flowing sequence. Breath awareness, grounding, seated steadiness, the ancient meditative āsana, softening of effort, expansion of awareness, inner stillness. Tomorrow we live the Yoga Sutras. We embody the path. We honor the journey. This is how we will celebrate 100th day on International Day of Yoga on the first day of summer, June 21st, the summer solstice. We will be celebrating day 100 tomorrow together with breath, with presence, with steadiness, and with the quiet joy of being a Satvik yogi. We meet tomorrow, same time. Until then, stay warm, stay open, and most importantly, stay honest to your story. I thank you all for your presence.